Hi and welcome to my new video. So today I will be expanding upon my game, or technically my copy of the game, to allow for multiple levels. So I started with adding a struct level, which is going to hold a index of the actual level, so which level it is, and also a board, that it is a 2D array which just holds all of it. And then I also have a vector that holds all of the levels that I have currently. Now my game manager actually has a singleton design, which means that we can only have one instance of this object, and we're gonna initialize it in our main.cpp file. And that is why you can see my constructor is private, and I'm not allowing for us to copy and stuff like that. We just want to be able to get the instance of our game manager. But this still means that we can call our init function whenever we want to. So that is why I added this bool, which we can check if we have already initialized it or not. Now we're gonna have two private functions. One is gonna be for loading all of our information from the assigned level, which is the load level info, and one is going to be for retrieving the board value, which is going to take in a x, y, and also which level we want to get the info from. We also have a private variable which holds the current level, so that we know exactly which level we are on right now. And then we're going to have some public functions. So the next level is just going to go to the level that has the next index value. Set level gonna jump immediately to the level with the specified index. Not sure if I will use this, but I might as well just program it. And the restart level simply loads the same level again. Okay, so we're gonna start with implementing the get board value function. So we're first gonna check obviously the value of our level indexes, and then we can create a 2D array which holds the information of all of our board objects. If you're confused as to how this works, I have actually implemented this type of thing in a previous video, so you can check it out if you're somewhat confused. And then we're just gonna return the x and y. I'm pretty sure there's a better way of doing this, but this is what I came up with as of right now. And so this is for our first level, and I also added like a second level, which is mainly for testing, and see that it has a few more like true, which means we're gonna have more board objects in there. And else we can just say that we haven't found an index. So first, in our init function, we're gonna check if we have initialized it before. And this srand this line is used for randomizing the color of our board objects. Not entirely sure how this works, but it works, so that's enough for me. I'm pretty sure it's giving a new seed every time, dependent on the current time, but I'm not entirely sure. And then we're gonna create a new player and a new ball, and this is gonna be for creating all of the levels. We currently have board information for only 2 levels. That's what this 2 is. We only have 2 levels currently, and then we have to copy all of the board values to our temp variable, and then we're gonna add it to our all levels vector. Next, we can set our main window that we get as a parameter, and also create a new UI manager class and pass it this window. And then we can load the first level by default. We currently haven't implemented the load level yet, but yeah. And then we can just set the initialize equal to true, so that we cannot call init again. So the load level info. So first we have to make sure that our board objects vector is clear, it's completely empty. And now we're gonna load in our new board objects. So it's gonna loop through the board that we get from our info, and if it's equal to true, well then we can set the size, position, and the fill color. And this is, like I said, the fill color. We are going to use a random set, and then we can simply add it to our board objects vector. Then we can reset the clock. There is currently in our main panel there is a timer that we have, so if we want to load in a new level, we have to reset it. And then we're gonna set default position, and this is what it does on the ball. So it saves the starting position and the starting velocity, and when I call reset, it sets the information. And then we also assign the current level equal to the info. And let's see if it works. So, and there we go. Yeah, so like I said, it's gonna load in the first level by default. And I know it's not really much of a level, but yeah. And then this is gonna be our second level. So, and yeah, so we can see that our load level function actually works, which is a good start. Now we can implement the next level function. So first we need to check if current level index plus 1 is bigger than all levels size, and if that's true, then there are no more levels. And for right now I'm only terminating the program, but I can change it later on, for example, to say, all right, bye bye, you completed this game or something like that. But if that is false, we can call the load level function and give it the next level then, which is going to load the next level. Yes. Set level is pretty similar, kind of. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a for loop to check if any level in our vector has the same index as the parameter. If it is true, then we can then just call the load level info again. And after the for loop, that means that there is no level that has the index, and we can just terminate the program. We can say we haven't found a level and terminate the program. And the restart level is simply going to call load level info and pass it the current level. And in my UI manager, I have in our win panel, so when we win, I have a button called continue. And if that is pressed, we can call the game manager game manager dot next level. I also added, this is just for debugging purposes, but if I click the button E, it will immediately set the panel to the win panel. So this is just a little bit of debugging. So, and if I go ahead and click the E button, you can see this is kind of the panel that I have. And if I click continue, it loads the next level. Oh my god. So yeah, it works, which is great news. And if I click continue again, you can see that, yeah, it exits the program because there are no more levels. So that is all I had to show for today. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave a like, and yeah, see you next time.